Back here again with one more new video. In the yesterday's period, we had learned about the problem solving. In the problem solving, we had calculated the magnetic moment as well as we had calculated the edge length of the unit cell, that is A. In today's lecture, we'll be dealing with how to calculate the density of the unit cell as well as how to calculate the radius of the cation, radius of the anion, and the radius of the atom, right? So this is going to be very important. This particular problem solving has been asked in the exam many a times from this chapter, and the most important question which is asked from this problem solving is edge length of the unit cell, right? So my dear students, you start preparing for the particular problem solving. So today again we will solve the problem. Let's come here. Problem number 1. I request all the students to note down the problems. Let's say that if the radius of cation is 96 picometer and the radius of anion is 618 picometer, then what is the coordination number and the structure of crystal lattice, right? So this is the problem, right? In the problem you can see if the radius of the cation is 96 picometer has been given, the radius of the anion is 618 picometer given, then what is the coordination number and what is the structure of the crystal lattice? So these two things we need to do. So what we'll do, we'll write down the given. Always remember, in the exam you have to write down the given, right? Remember, if your problem is wrong, you are going to get the marks for given, right? So what is given? R plus is given, that is 96 picometer. R minus is given, that is 618 picometer. Right? What we need to calculate? We need to calculate the coordination number and we need to calculate the structure of the crystal lattice. Right? So these things we need to calculate. These things are given. Right? So how we will calculate? We'll use the formula. Radius ratio is equals to R plus by R minus. Radius ratio is equals to, what is the value of R plus? 96 picometer divided by 618 picometer. So what will be the value? 0.155, right? So my dear students, you might be remembering that lecture where I told that this particular value falls under the trigonal void. You remember that void table? In that void table we had the trigonal void, tetrahedral void, octahedral void, cubic void. I had also given you all the values. See, for trigonal void, the value falls between 0.155 to 0.225. So this value is between 0.155 to 0.225. So the structure will be trigonal planar. And we know what is the coordination number for the trigonal void. Coordination number will be equals to 3. Right? So this is your final answer. See, the problem is very simple. This particular question can be asked for 1 mark or for 2 marks in your board exam, right? The question is very simple. They have given you the cation, they have given you the anion. What you need to calculate is only the coordination number and the structure of the crystal lattice. For this, you should know the table which was given to you in the earlier period, right? So if you have not seen the table, you can revise it and see it once again. Okay. Now let's move further. I request all the students to note down this problem. Next problem, problem number 2. Oxygen forms the tetrahedral void and the radius to ratio of tetrahedral void is 0.22 and the radius of anion is that is R minus, is equal to 1.41 Armstrong. Calculate the radius of cation, right? So you need to calculate the radius of the cation. So what is given in the problem? Oxygen atom is forming a tetrahedral void, right? So the radius to ratio of a tetrahedral void is 0.22, right? So we will write down the given first. Radius ratio of a tetrahedral void is equal to 0.22, right? Then what is given? Radius of the anion, that is R minus 1.41 Armstrong. So these two things are given. What we need to calculate? We need to calculate the R plus, right? So again we will use the formula. Radius ratio is equals to R plus by R minus. So what we need to calculate? We need to calculate the R plus. So R plus will come outside. Radius ratio, what is the value of radius ratio? 0.22 into what is the value of R minus? 1.41 Armstrong. So the value of R plus will be 0.308 Armstrong, right? So remember, my dear student, it is a very easy calculation. The problem is very easy. In this problem you need to calculate only the radius of the cation. So my dear students, let me tell you one thing. In the exam they can ask you such type of problems. They may even ask you about the calculate the radius of the anion. Here they have asked you the cation. There they might ask you about the anion, right? So problem can be asked in any ways. Only you will see that the values will be changed in the board exam. Otherwise the theme will be same, right? I hope that you have understood this problem. Okay, note down this problem. Let's go further. Problem number 3. In problem number 3, sodium crystallizes in BCC lattice. Sodium crystallizes in BCC lattice, and the edge length of a unit cell is found to be 4.29 into 10 raised to minus 8 centimeter, right? Calculate the radius of sodium atom, right? See, here they have asked you about the radius of the sodium atom, not the radius ratio. There is a difference between radius ratio and the radius of the atom, right? So what is asked in the problem? It crystallizes in a BCC structure, right? And the edge length of the unit cell is found to be 4.29 into 10 raised to minus 8 centimeter. We need to calculate the radius of the sodium atom. So let's write down the given. What is given in the problem? The given is A, 4.29 into 10 raised to minus 8 centimeter. Anything else is given apart from this? No. What we need to calculate? The radius of a sodium atom, right? Radius of a sodium atom we need to calculate. So this is our given. Now let's put the formula. What is the formula for BCC? For radius, R is equals to A under root 3 by 4. Yesterday we had seen this calculation, and in the earlier period also we had seen this, right? So let's put the value. R is equals to value of 4.29 into 10 raised to minus 8 centimeter into under root 3 by 4. So R is equals to 4.29 into 10 raised to minus 8 centimeter into 1.7320, value of under root 3, divided by 4. R is equals to 1.86 into 10 raised to minus 8 centimeter, right? So this is the value of a radius. This is how you can calculate the value of a radius. I hope that you are understanding this problem. I request all the students to please note down this particular problem, right? This particular problem can be also asked in the exam for 1 or 2 marks, right? Okay, now let's go for the next problem. Problem number 4. In problem number 4, a silver crystallizes in face-centered cubic lattice and the edge length of unit cell A is found to be 407.8 picometer, right? Then calculate the density of cell. Calculate the density of a cell when molar mass of Ag is equal to 108 per mole, right? So this is the problem asked. You can see in the problem, a silver crystallizes in a face-centered cubic lattice and the edge length of the unit cell is found to be 407.8 picometer, and we need to calculate the density of a unit cell, right? And the molar mass is already given, that is 108 per mole. So let's solve this problem. Step number 1 will be given. So what should be the given? Given should be edge length of the unit cell A, that is 407.8 picometer. What we need to calculate? We need to calculate the density, right? We need to calculate the density. Now here in this case, we should also know the volume of a unit cell. What is the volume of a unit cell? We know volume of a unit cell is equals to A cube, right? But before doing this A cube, we have to convert this picometer into a centimeter. How you will convert this? See, 1 picometer is equal to 10 raised to minus 12 meter, right? 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter, right? So what will be the value? 407.8 into 10 raised to minus 10 centimeter, right? So what we have done in this case, we have converted the picometer into a centimeter, right? So we got the conversion, that is 407.8 into 10 raised to minus 8 centimeter, right? So density we need to calculate, volume equals to A cube. तो A का क्यूब ले लेंगे हम लोग. A का क्यूब मतलब 407.8 into 10 raised to minus 10 centimeter का क्यूब. So that will be something 67.27 into 10 raised to minus centimeter cube, right? So this will be the volume of a particular unit cell. So volume we had calculated, we'll continue. Volume we had calculated. Now what we need to calculate? We need to calculate the mass of a Ag atom. Mass of a 1 Ag atom. Now why we need to calculate a mass of a 1 Ag atom? See, if we calculate the mass of a 1 Ag atom, we can calculate the mass of a entire unit cell of a silver, right? So in this case, mass of a 1 Ag atom is nothing but we can calculate by using a formula, molar mass of one atom is equal to molar mass divided by Avogadro's number, right? So molar mass is already given. What is the molar mass? Yes, one more is given in the problem, molar mass, that is 108 per mole. We have seen in the problem. So this is also in the given. So it will be 108 per mole divided by Avogadro's number, we all know, 2 into 10 raised to 23, right, particles. So in this case the value should be something 17.23 into 10 raised to minus 23 in grams, right? So this is the value obtained for a mass of a 1 silver atom. Okay, now let's calculate the mass of a, we'll calculate the mass of a unit cell. How to calculate the mass of a unit cell of silver? See, now here in this case अगर एक एटम का मास अगर 17.23 इंटू 10⁻⁻23 है, right? Then what will be the mass of a particular unit cell? Now let's draw the unit cell. This is a FCC lattice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? Now here in this case, how many number of faces are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 at the bottom, 1 at the top. So total number of faces will be 6. So 6 faces are there. How to calculate the total number of atoms? We know how to calculate. At the corner, 1 into 8 by 8 is equals to 1. And in faces, 1 by 2 into 6 is equals to 3. So total number of atoms will be 4 in the particular FCC crystal. And silver undergoes the FCC crystal. It is given in the problem, right? So now, let's calculate. So how many number of atoms are there in FCC lattice of a silver? So total number of atoms are 4. So 4 into 17.23 into 10⁻⁻23 gram. So that will be equals to 71.72 into 10⁻⁻23 gram. So right, we have got the mass of a unit cell. We have got the volume of a unit cell. Now let's solve it. Now finally, we will calculate the density. So density formula is mass of a unit cell divided by volume of a unit cell. Right? So what is the mass of a unit cell? 71.72 into 10⁻⁻23 gram divided by, what was the volume? Volume was something 68.27 into 10⁻⁻24 centimeter cube, right? So what will be the particular density? Density will be equals to 10.51 into 10⁻⁻1. Let us see. 10.51 centimeter. So this will be the density, right? I hope that you have understood this problem, right? So with this particular problem solving, we have completed with this particular chapter, and I have tried to cover all the subtopics present in this particular chapter. In tomorrow's lecture, we'll be starting with a new chapter, that is the solution chemistry, right? So it's enough for the day. Thank you.